Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part for the tarot, I'm using the Thelema tarot. On the bottom here is the information. Artwork by Renata Lechner. And the bottom is what I'm trying to get to, so you can go to the website. Feel free to check out that website, Las Carabo. I feel like I've said it right once in my life. But you can see it right there. There's a Facebook little thingy too, and there's the address, I think. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. Supportive oracle cards are going to be your Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace, illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on this one, rockpoolpublishing.com.au as an apple, use an umbrella. And then last but not least, I do use dice. The dice I use are from this. They're from Amazon. I use the 20 for the major arcana, which does omit 21, I know, but I still make it work. And then for the minor arcana, I use the D4 to choose the element, and I use the D12 to choose the number, which does omit the Queen and King, but again, I just go with it. I work with it. So there's that information if you're interested. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. And here we go to your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Ooh, your card. The death card right at the bottom. Which makes me feel like this should be a good reading for you, but let's keep going. Oh, somebody wants to help you. Somebody wants to help you, but naturally, it's all up to if you want them to help you. So it's all fun and nice that somebody wants to do something for you, but unless you want it, the question is, do you want it? You got all 3 water cards here. You got the Moon, the Chariot, and Death. The Death is yours. That's Scorpio, water sign. The Moon is Pisces, water sign, and you got the Chariot, which is Cancer, another water sign. So, like, whatever this is, I feel like this might be something. Because they're saying you could have something great here. You have a point of contention with somebody in the past, which is holding this back. Which is a lot. Clearly there's a reason for that. Clearly. And this might be easier to make better than you expect. All right. Well, let's see if you're willing to stick around for the reading. Let's see where it goes. This same energy, I feel like you've been holding your self back, holding your tongue. I feel like I've been very careful about how I'm dealing with this person. For a lot of you, I feel like it's a family member, could be a coworker very easily. If it's a friend, it's because this person's a part of a friend group, and it's kind of like I feel like I have to deal with them. It could be a lover. We could go down every road in the book if we really want to, but you get it. It's been stressful. It's been stressful. You're not really sure what to make of them. I feel like it's not even that. I feel like it's more about I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I think that's where we are with this. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. You got the Moon, you got the Death, and you got the Chariot. These are all 3 signs. Yours is in the middle, this one's Cancer, and this one's Pisces. All 3 energies are right here. Which when I see all 3 of these for you, it's kind of like loyalty, hopefully loyalty to self, but there's a lot of loyalty here. There's a lot of like paying attention but keeping it to yourself and trying to pay attention to what's really going on. Intuitive energy is probably through the roof. With all 3 of these together, yeah, probably. Intuitive energy is probably through the roof. And we're not saying you're wrong about this person, but this person does have their benefits. You know how to navigate this. You do know how to navigate this so that it doesn't really put you in a really negative spot. And I feel like what they're saying also is like, current energy is saying you're kind of avoiding them, but you could make this work. You could become more connected with this and still make it sail fairly nice. You could this ship could sail quite well. It's kind of like right now I'm keeping this ship in dock, that then I don't have to worry about it as much. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to maneuver it. I don't have to see what's coming. I don't have to pay attention to the weather. Not as much. But you could take this boat out. You could make it sail. You could take it for a trip. You could go somewhere. Currently you're not, is what I'm getting, which is okay. Whoever this person is, okay, I kind of feel, okay. Whoever this person is, there's a moment of healing that it's coming up either way. I feel like they're going to approach you, which is fine. I don't see it bothering you. I think you're going to know it before they approach you. At the very least, they're going to keep looking at you like they want to say something, and you're like, oh, okay. Whether they're the one who starts the conversation or not seems to be more up to you, because you know that they're going to start it if you don't, so you might just start it just to kind of get it off your back. Kind of like, all right, I'll start this conversation just to get it over with. I do feel like this is one of those people that, like, they can do really good things, and they can do really crappy things. And maybe you're not comfortable with that. And I would understand that. That would make sense. The thing is, when this healing moment comes forward, they're telling you something. They're owning up to something. Something from the past. Like, there's a reason they're doing this. Okay, they're telling you something. They're talking about the past. They're giving you the truth about the past. They're giving you more information than maybe you knew. A lot of it's probably confirming things that you already thought anyway. Because they want to gain your trust. You're not fooled with that, though. And they're not trying to get it in an unscrupulous way, but definitely they're trying to win your trust. For some of them, they may be trying to win it back. For others of them, they never had it anyway, but they're trying to get it. The challenge with that part is to not just kind of let it go. You're going to judge the situation the way you're going to judge the situation. I personally don't think judgment is a bad thing. We all need to make decisions and how we feel about what we hear to decide where we're going to go next. You know what I mean? If you have that crazy relative that likes to play with guns and you're like, I don't want to go on their property, they might just shoot me just for the fun of it. Well, you're going to make a judgment that you're not going to go there. Like, that's a good judgment. If your eyesight's not doing so well, you have the judgment to either do something about it or not. You have the judgment to, like, who you're going to go to get you that help from. Judgment's not a bad thing. I don't think of it as a bad thing. You're going to judge this situation the way it is. The thing is, they're saying don't judge it and just walk away from it. That's not going to bring you where you want to be, ironically. Something about this person, they bring you closer to what you actually want. So I feel like for somebody that maybe you have a child and this is your child's partner, maybe it's them, and you're like, I don't want to, but maybe it's a good idea if I do. What they're saying is go towards this. Put that effort forward and try to make this work. You can do it. You have the strength for it. You have the energy for it. You have the mental ability to sort it out before it becomes a problem if it looks like it's going to head that way. You'd see it. I feel like you'd see it. That's the advice to go towards it. If you do go towards it, they want your trust, and I understand that. I feel like that's unrealistic. I just feel like it's unrealistic. Yet, Scorpio is very good at letting people think what they want to think. So you don't have to negate it. I'm getting like there's a lot of possibilities here with the Seven of Cups. The Justice card coming forward with the Page of Pentacles. Move forward very slowly with this, but you can make this work to your advantage. I feel like when it comes to trust, I feel like it's more like it's going to depend on the subject. So you might trust them to, maybe you think this person is good with animals and you trust them with animals, but you don't trust them with money. or you trust them to be nice to this person, you don't trust them to be nice to that person. There'll be certain things I feel like I can fairly trust them on certain things. I can think of somebody, like there's somebody I can trust to be a very good mother, but I can't trust them to be nice to people. They'll be good to their kids and they'll take care of their kids and make sure their kids are okay, but they won't be nice to other people, and I've seen that. So I trust them to be a good mom, really good mom actually. But when it comes to like talking to other people, I've also seen that go really bad off of the littlest information. So I'm just saying, there may be certain things you'll trust them on, certain things you won't. You'll be surprised that you can make this situation much better than it ever has been. I feel like when I see emotional release, I just feel like it doesn't hold me down like it used to. And at this point, it's like at this point in the future, I'm realizing that it held me down more than I realized. It's kind of like I didn't realize that it blocked me from so many things. I didn't realize that it bothered me that much until later when I'm working with this energy a little bit better, realistically. Not perfect, but it's better realistically. And I'm realizing how much more I like that. I'm really realizing how much easier life is doing it this way. And it feels better. It feels better, and I wasn't expecting it to feel that good, is what I'm getting. I just wasn't, like, is it perfect? No. No, but I also, it always sits in the back of your brain, like, there's certain things that I can't trust this person with. And I just keep an eye out for that. And there's other things I feel like, yeah, I probably can. It kind of probably depends on the day. It kind of probably depends on the day. But, kind of like, yeah, no, I feel like I can trust them. I can trust them to bake a good bread. I can't trust them with $5, I'm sure that. But I can trust them to bake a good bread. I'll just bring them all the ingredients so I don't have to give them money for it. This can be a much better connection. Much better than I ever thought it could be is what I'm getting from this. It's up to you. Again, I know that they're going for this. They want your trust. Maybe on certain subjects to a point. Maybe. But overall, probably not. I don't know why we're throwing that in at the end, but I feel like I need to. Like, yeah, overall, probably not. But certain things, yeah, here and there, to a point. All right. I hope that helps. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.